start again, please?
Sure.
I love you.
All right, so let's start again. Okay. I was first introduced to A Course in Miracles from listening to Marianne Williamson speak when she was at Church of Today, which is now Renaissance Unity. They would have her sermons on television, and so I would watch them. And I was fascinated by what she said. It all seemed very true to me. And I read some of her books, and that resonated with me also. And so I thought I should look into the Course in Miracles, and I bought myself a book and started reading it. And it resonated with me, but it didn't make a lot of sense to me. It seems to get very complicated. You can get bogged down in the language. And so I started going to A Course in Miracles group that was at the church I go to, Unity of Livonia, and it was on Monday afternoons, and there's still a group on Monday afternoons that meets. And whenever I would go, it would help me some, but I got to the point where it just all seemed so complicated, and I guess that's resistance, because if you keep coming, it gets better. But I didn't realize that at the time, and I stopped going, and at one point my ex-husband had expressed an interest in spiritual matters, and I gave him my copy of Course in Miracles thinking, oh, this is something that will really help you. But it's just too complicated for me, and I'm sure you're so much smarter than I am. I'm sure you can figure this out. And so that's one of my Course in Miracles stories. But as time went on, as things go for me, I always have scheduling issues, and found myself not being able to get to church as often as I would like to, because I considered that my inspiration and what would help me with my life and all the things that happened to us. So then through scheduling changes, suddenly I had Thursdays off. And sure enough, Jim White, who I knew and had talked to, was at that time teaching the Uniteens at Unity of Livonia with. He had a Course in Miracles group on Thursday evenings, and somehow Spirit works these things out, and it's like, okay, Debbie, you're going to go to that Course in Miracles group on Thursdays, and you're going to do the best. You're going to see where it leads you, and then you start going, and you start to see changes in your life. Issues. You still go through fear. You still go through all the things that you've always gone through, but there are other ways to deal with them. We recognize. Now I feel like I recognize fear. I see it as, oh, that's only fear. And that's all it is. I don't have to worry about it. It's just fear, and I can go on, because everything's really just the way it's supposed to be. And that's certainly how it helps me. And
Thank you. Thank you for sharing with us.
Okay.
Somebody's going to hear this, and it's going to inspire them. You are
I hope so.
inspiring, Debbie.
I hope so.
Debbie's the one that always has something great to say in the class. Come on to the class, you'll love it.